Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today is the market analysis for Friday, and we'll see what's going to happen on Monday. Okay, so you could see stocks having mixed view, while index from Nifty to Midcap, everything has given a positive close. IB is 10.7, which is kind of favorable to the sellers. Okay, so this is the market for Thursday as well as Friday. Since the expiry has changed, we can see a lot of changes in the market. So you could see here it was a gap up situation, but then slowly it came down and gave a close. Again it was a gap up situation, here open, and then this was a V-shaped recovery. So sellers were positive at the end only. Okay, now we'll check for open for Nifty was 800, so we'll see here. Okay, so before that I will discuss what sellers are. So this is basically selling. So there could be two types. One is call sellers, the other one is put sellers. Okay, so if positions are added here, this acts as a resistance. If positions are added here, this acts as a support, and this condition is exactly opposite for buying. Okay, so let's deep dive into the concept. Okay, so this is put side and call side. This becomes our open ATM, and the white zone becomes our OTM, and the shaded zone becomes our ITM. Okay, so you see market open here. Sorry guys, so open was around some 850, which acts as a resistance, and then you see the low was 600. So somewhere between plus or minus 200 points is the move, and the close is almost near to the open. Okay, so you see the connection here. That means the OTM is going to be positive because the market where the open and close are same. Again you could see here it is positive because the support was strong here, where you could see the strong move, and because of the weak resistance you have negative decay here. Okay, now we'll try to calculate for one strike PNL for the next one. For Bank Nifty we'll calculate. Okay, so we'll check for Bank Nifty. So this is the Bank Nifty chart. Again you could see the same thing. So I'm writing 6 here because we have to count one day before the September 1, because that is the first day, starting day. So here you could see open and close, and then you could see the previous close here acts as a support, but then next day it was broken here, but then buyers were active here because this is a very strong support. Okay, now we'll check the open. We'll check open 200, 54 200 is the open. Now I'll do a small calculation as well. 54 200 is our open ATM. So OTM we have a very good positive strike because the support was strong here. You could clearly see it's a positive max decay in the ITM of the put side and a negative decay in the call writing side. Okay, ITM basically. Now let's calculate for one of the strikes. So I'll take this strike. Okay, for 51 900 PE selling, we are going to calculate DK is positive 10. Let's keep as 10 as a round figure, and one lot is 35. They have changed to 35, so this would be a positive 350 plus tax and brokerage. Remember, this condition is for one lot, so you can calculate for 10 lot it would be 3.5k, and then if you do the 100 lot then it would be 2 zeros added. Okay, so that would be 35000, and for here it's 3500, and for one lot it is 350. So this is how you calculate. Basically I'm showing you for one lot, and you can calculate as many as lot you needed. Okay, so this is a profitable trade for Friday. Okay, now let's check for the premium individual strikes. Okay, so I'll go for Nifty. So let's keep both Nifty and Bank Nifty together. so that we'll have a better understanding. Okay, so here for Nifty, let's check first. So Nifty 800 is the open, so let me keep 800 as the open strike. 24,800 in both the sides. And you could see here until 10:05 sellers were in positive, but at exactly 10:25, maybe 10:15, buyers, because of the sudden spike here, buyers were in profit. And then again at 2 p.m. the sellers were profitable, and at the end 3:30 sellers close. Okay, so buyers were at the end were loss. Now let's improve the count by 200. 2 points, 2 step counts to 900. Again here you could see till 10:10 sellers were in good position, and by 10:20 buyers were in the gaining position, but at the end sellers were winning. So this was purely SL hunting. So this zone you could see, this was also considered as SL hunting zone, or you can say here long straddle sellers were winners. Okay, so they got the chance. Now we would go and reduce the count. Let me take 700 count. Okay, so here you could see at 10:20 with small margin buyers were winning, so they are winning for sure. At 2 p.m. you could see the buyers were winning by small margin, but at the end sellers were winning. Okay, now we will go to Bank Nifty and we'll check the combination for Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty normally have 100 step counts. So when you check for open, we'll take 54,200, 54,200 in both the sides, and you could see same move. So 10:10 sellers were winning, and by 10:20 sellers were winning here, but then buyers count is also slowly increased, and here, yeah, from the start till end sellers were winning for the strike 200. Now let's improve the strike. We'll take 500 strike. Okay, so here when you check for sellers, so here also sellers were winning, but at 12:40 buyers came close, but they were unable to sustain, and then you could see at the end sellers were winning. So this is kind of SL hunting you could observe. Now we'll take 54k, which is also a very strong zone, support and resistance zone, and then here you could see it's the same pattern repetition. Okay, now we'll close this part and we'll go and check for the OI for Nifty and Bank Nifty. Finnifty and Midcap Nifty you can do by yourself, the same pattern is repeated there. Okay, so this is our support and resistance, lot size, PCR value and max pain. Okay, now let's check the OTM. So it's 8 and 13, so clearly the resistance is more in the market. Okay, now we'll go and check for next expiry. Sorry, I have to check next expiry, that is 30 monthly expiry, and then here we could see it is showing a sideways indication. So next week downtrend to sideways can be my view. 96 and 89, so this is also very close. This is also giving us a sideways vibe. Okay, now we will go and check for the ATM strike. So here you could see from 164 it just went to 210, so almost 50 points, that is 25 points on each side SL hunting has happened. So here we could see maximum of 25 points SL hitting. So if sellers have to give the stop loss, means they have to keep above 50 points, maybe 60 points put to. Here Bank Nifty, when you check, it is 74 to 219. So here also 50 points. Obviously the SL hunting zone is there. Okay, now we'll go and check the OI or the straddle build up, where it has the maximum straddle building point. So here you could see 3 points, 800, 750, and 700 is a good straddle range. But overall 700 and 800 is a straddle range for Nifty for this week. While when you check for 30, here every 10 step counts, the support and resistance is good. 25k is having the overall straddle point for September month. Okay, now when you check for Bank Nifty, some profit booking has been done, that is what I told you SL, and here also every 500 step count is having a good straddle point. So that's it guys, thank you, keep supporting my channel.